Nestled amidst the captivating landscapes of northern Italy, where the foothills of the Alps meet sprawling plains, lies a collection of sacred sites known as the Sacri Monti of Piedmont and Lombardy. These sacred mountains are monumental expressions of faith and artistry. Scattered across Piedmont and Lombardy, they stand as testaments to a fascinating period of history and profound spiritual devotion. The Sacri Monti comprise 9 distinct sites, each a complex of chapels and sanctuaries intricately woven into the natural surroundings. These structures, adorned with breathtaking frescoes and sculptures, depict biblical scenes, the lives of saints, and allegorical tales with remarkable realism and emotion. Recognized for their exceptional universal value, the Sacri Monti were designated as UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 2000. This prestigious recognition underscores their significance not only within the Italian cultural landscape, but also on a global scale. The Sacri Monti represent a unique fusion of artistic, devotional, and natural elements, making them a captivating destination for history enthusiasts, art lovers, and pilgrims alike. The genesis of the Sacri Monti can be traced back to the late 15th and 16th centuries, a period marked by religious fervor and the desire to reaffirm Catholic beliefs. Conceived as New Jerusalems, these sacred mountain paths offered an alternative to pilgrimages to the Holy Land. By recreating biblical scenes within the Italian landscape, the creators aimed to make the sacred accessible to a wider audience. Instead of grand cathedrals, the visionaries integrated their creations into the natural world. Mountains, forests, and lakes became integral parts of the devotional experience, transforming the act of pilgrimage into a journey of both spiritual and sensory awakening. The careful placement of chapels and sculptures along winding paths encouraged contemplation and reflection. The dramatic landscapes of the pre-alpine foothills provided a powerful setting for these open-air theaters of faith. The towering peaks, verdant valleys, and serene lakes mirrored the grandeur and beauty often associated with the divine. To grasp the significance of the Sacri Monti, one must delve into the turbulent religious landscape of 16th century Europe. The Protestant Reformation challenged the Catholic Church's authority and doctrines. In response, the Catholic Church launched the Counter-Reformation, aiming to revitalize popular piety. The creation of the Sacri Monti was deeply intertwined with this spirit, serving as tools for religious instruction and propaganda. They vividly portrayed biblical narratives and the lives of saints, resonating with ordinary people. Constructing these sacred complexes in natural settings reflected a trend towards seeking solace and inspiration in nature. Mountains, associated with spiritual retreat and contemplation, provided the ideal backdrop for these sanctuaries. The act of pilgrimage, often arduous, mirrored the sacrifices and challenges faced by biblical figures and saints. The Sacri Monti were conceived as immersive theatrical spaces designed to engage visitors on multiple levels. The chapels, strategically placed along winding paths, served as stages, each presenting a specific scene from a larger narrative. Visitors became active participants in the unfolding story, their physical journey mirroring a spiritual one. Central to the impact were the life-size terracotta sculptures, crafted with startling realism. The use of realistic detail, vivid colors, and dramatic lighting enhanced the immersive quality, blurring the line between reality and representation. Nature was integral to these sacred dramas, with trees, rocks, and water features framing the sculptures. The play of light and shadow, the sound of wind, and the scent of pine needles contributed to a multi-sensory experience. This immersive approach transcended the purely visual, engaging all the senses. The creators of the Sacri Monti employed theatrical techniques to heighten the emotional impact. Forced perspective made structures appear larger or smaller, creating awe and wonder. Hidden light sources cast dramatic shadows, emphasizing expressions and adding mystery. Sound played a role, with chapel placements creating echoes and reverberations. The natural soundscape, including rustling leaves and chirping birds, provided a constant backdrop. These elements created a powerful and immersive experience for pilgrims. By engaging the senses and emotions, the creators fostered a deeper understanding of the sacred narratives. These sacred mountains became stages for the performance of faith, where art and devotion converged uniquely. Journeying westward from Lombardy, one encounters the captivating Sacri Monti of Piedmont. This region, nestled against the French border, boasts a unique character shaped by its history and dramatic alpine landscapes. The Piedmontese Sacri Monti reflect the region's distinct artistic traditions and the patronage of powerful ducal families. They emphasize naturalism and emotional intensity in their artistic representations. The surrounding landscapes, with dramatic mountain vistas and verdant forests, play a prominent role. Among the most renowned is the Sacro Monte di Oropa, dedicated to the Black Madonna of Oropa. Its origins trace back to the 4th century, making it one of the oldest pilgrimage sites in the region. Over centuries, the sanctuary grew in size and grandeur, with numerous chapels and a monumental basilica. The heart of the Sacro Monte di Oropa is its venerated Black Madonna, housed in the Basilica Nuova. This enigmatic wooden statue, believed to have been brought from the Holy Land, has been a focus of pilgrimage for centuries. Her dark complexion, symbolizing her connection to the earth, deepens the aura of mystery and reverence. Surrounding the basilica are chapels depicting scenes from the life of the Virgin Mary. These chapels showcase a blend of architectural styles, from Baroque to neoclassical. The sculptures within these chapels bring Mary's life to vivid life. The chapels are strategically placed along a winding path that ascends the mountainside. The interplay of light and shadow, the sound of wind, and the scent of pine needles heighten the spiritual atmosphere. Another notable Sacro Monte in Piedmont is the Sacro Monte di Ghiffa, overlooking Lake Maggiore. Conceived in the late 16th century by Cardinal Carlo Borromeo, it was intended to inspire contemplation and renewal. Unlike other Sacri Monti, Ghiffa is dedicated to the Holy Trinity. Its 3 chapels symbolize the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The sculptures within these chapels are impressive in their artistry and emotional impact. Ghiffa holds a special place in the history of the Duchy of Savoy, favored by the ducal family. The presence of the Savoyards is evident in the heraldic symbols and inscriptions. The complex remains a testament to the power of faith and the artistic legacy of one of Italy's most influential ruling families. Crossing into Lombardy, we encounter a landscape blessed with Sacri Monti. Known for Milan and its scenic lakes, Lombardy boasts elaborate and artistically significant Sacri Monti complexes. The Lombardy sites reflect the patronage of wealthy families and religious orders. They are distinguished by sophisticated architectural designs and high-quality artistic embellishments. Many chapels were designed by renowned architects and adorned with breathtaking frescoes and lifelike sculptures. The Lombardy sites stand as open-air museums, showcasing the artistic genius of the late Renaissance and Baroque periods. They exhibit a remarkable diversity in artistic styles and thematic focuses. This variety reflects the individual visions of their creators and evolving artistic trends. Dominating the Valsesia Valley, the Sacro Monte di Varallo is the most ambitious of all the Sacri Monti complexes. Conceived in the late 15th century by Franciscan friar Bernardino Caimi, Varallo was intended to be a new Jerusalem. Over centuries, Varallo grew into a sprawling complex of 45 chapels, a basilica, and numerous other structures. Varallo's scale and immersive quality set it apart. Walking through its winding paths and entering its chapels, one is surrounded by life-size terracotta figures. The realism of these figures draws the viewer into the emotional core of each biblical scene. The chapels are carefully orchestrated theatrical sets designed to engage all the senses. The use of light, shadow, and natural elements contributes to the dramatic impact of each scene. Overlooking the town of Varese, the Sacri Monti di Varese offers a compelling experience. Dedicated to the Virgin Mary, it consists of 14 chapels connected by a winding, tree-lined path. Varese focuses on the mysteries of the Rosary. The chapels showcase an evolution of artistic styles, from late Renaissance to Baroque. The sculptures are remarkable for their artistry and emotional intensity. The chapels, strategically placed along the hillside, seem to emerge organically from the woods. The path offers breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. This harmonious integration invites contemplation and reflection. The Sacri Monti of Piedmont and Lombardy are far more than just open-air museums. They are expressions of faith, places where people connect with the divine. The echoes of countless prayers linger in the air. Pilgrimage to a Sacri Monti is an act of faith. The journey involves physical exertion and spiritual awareness. Upon reaching, pilgrims engage in rituals to deepen their connection. These include prayers, hymns, and quiet contemplation. The experience transcends the purely intellectual realm. The architectural layout of the Sacri Monti, with their winding paths and strategically placed chapels, was designed to enhance the pilgrimage experience, mirroring the soul's ascent towards heaven. Chapels provided natural stopping points for reflection and prayer. Each scene was selected for its emotional impact, illustrating key moments in the lives of Christ, the Virgin Mary, or the saints. Life-size figures in real clothing enhance the realism, drawing viewers into the story. Section 3. Living Traditions. While the Sacri Monti may no longer attract the masses of pilgrims they once did, they continue to hold deep cultural and religious significance for local communities and visitors alike. The festivals and processions that have been associated with these sites for centuries are still celebrated with fervor, keeping alive traditions that have been passed down through generations. The Sacri Monti, far from being frozen in time, remain living expressions of faith, constantly evolving and adapting to the changing needs and beliefs of the people who cherish them. In many towns and villages surrounding the Sacri Monti, local communities take great pride in their association with these sacred sites, viewing them as integral parts of their cultural heritage and identity. They are not just places of religious significance, but also gathering places for the community, where people come together for festivals, concerts, and other events throughout the year. The preservation of the Sacri Monti has also become a shared responsibility, with local communities, government agencies, and international organizations working together to ensure that these treasures are protected for future generations. Restoration projects, educational programs, and sustainable tourism initiatives are all part of the ongoing effort to preserve not just the physical structures of the Sacri Monti, but also the intangible cultural heritage they represent. Timeless Sanctuaries. The Sacri Monti of Piedmont and Lombardy rise like spiritual sentinels, reminding us of a time when faith permeated life. They stand as testaments to human creativity, transforming mountainsides into theaters of devotion. Inspiring awe and contemplation, they connect us to something larger. Stepping inside, one feels centuries of prayers and dreams. The terracotta figures transcend material form, becoming vessels of emotion. The Sacri Monti are living spaces, evolving with each visitor. Pilgrims of the modern age. In today's fast-paced world, the Sacri Monti offer a welcome respite. They invite us to slow down, reconnect with nature, and explore spirituality. the human need for meaning and connection remains strong. The Sacri Monti offer a unique space for contemporary pilgrims. Walking through nature can be a meditative experience. Encountering a chapel can transport us to another time and place. The Sacri Monti remind us of the enduring human need for meaning. Section 3. A legacy etched in stone and soul. The legacy of the Sacri Monti extends far beyond their physical boundaries. They stand as powerful reminders of the enduring interplay between faith, art, and nature. Their creations continue to inspire and uplift generations of visitors. Preserving these sites ensures future generations experience the same sense of awe. The Sacri Monti are living, breathing expressions of human creativity and spirituality. As we face new challenges, the lessons of the Sacri Monti take on renewed urgency. They remind us of the importance of preserving our cultural heritage. The Sacri Monti beckon us to embark on our own journeys of discovery.